Hello again, my lovelies. Welcome to the next episode of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. I don't remember what we were doing. Well, we can repair a little bit. Yep, that's about it. Okay, well, we do have some red scorpion poison glands. So, I mean, we could go back to No. Oh my gosh. Oh. There we go. Just can't remember the controls. Where the hell? There's Prim. Okay. So we can go back to Prim. And make Ruby make us some food. Because that's apparently her whole purpose. She might actually be back in her house at this point. Nope, she's still in here.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah,
Good to see you again.
Assign a sheriff yet. I'd like some of that rad scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
I have one.
One's enough to make a helping. Hand it over.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Let's see, what does it even do? Aid. Ruby's casserole. So it weighs a whole pound. It's only worth 5 caps. It irradiates you for 2 rads. But it does give you 1 HP per second, I'm assuming, over 30 seconds, so there are better things out there. God, there's so much blood. Blood. Alright. What are we doing? Oh, I suppose... Oh no, I want to get Veronica as soon as possible, so... Where is she? Oh, she's in this area, the 188 trading post, so... We'll just continue on with the main quest, stopping in Novak first. Alright, so we're just following the marker. We are totally off the road. Oh, there's a dude.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
Okay. Now what? Alright. Whole lot of nothing going on out here. Super exciting. Just waiting to be ambushed by any number of creatures. Who? Where? I just never notice what's going on. In the bootay. Oh. He's just gonna run. Now I feel bad. Don't run away. It makes me feel bad. Okay. Ta-da! Ooh, okay. Here's a place we haven't discovered yet. Let's just mosey on over. Take a little detour, you know. Just for funsies. So wish I could sprint. I know there's probably a mod for it, but I have never used mods for Fallout New Vegas. I have only ever used mods for Fallout 4. Because it's so easy to just download mods for Fallout 4. You know? Wrecked Highwayman. Is that it? This car? Oh! Like, why would they bother marking a wrecked car on the map, but, it's actually got things in it. Okay, I saw another, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ta-da! Okay, I hope I'm not missing any more. I probably am, because that's just how the world works. And we can continue on. Alright. And now we can go see what this marker is for. God, these people are just traipsing.
They hardly even know how to fight.
Who?
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
Why does he keep telling me to hold my tongue? Yay! Okay. Oh no, there's two. Oh shoot. Which one were we going towards? Let's go towards the one that's farthest away from our goal. Oh god, what now? Okay. Oh, I got damaged a little bit, but nah. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Oh god. Clark feels, yeah, this place is, a little bit irradiated. And that's why there's, geckos here. Okay. Alright. When's the last time I quick saved? Who fucking knows? When will I learn? Who fucking knows? I am so annoyed with myself. We're gonna go towards this marker. I'm just going to have a gun at the ready. Because I'm hopefully learning from my mistakes. Hopefully, you know. Awful lot of red. How did you see me? What are you?
I'm hit.
A viper. Wow. You guys are fucking weak. What the flim flam? Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting overwhelmed. No, I don't like that, actually. Thank you. Okay. I'm letting two people that knife there. I need to calm down. Yeah. Okay. Where? Wasn't there more? I don't know. We will loot first. Okay. Okay. Oh, one more. We did take care of a lot. Good for me. Okay. Let's heal our crippled limb. And have some more sunset sarsaparilla. Highway 95 Vipers encampment. That does make sense. That explains why there were a bunch of Viper gunslingers. I understand. They sure do like their sunset sarsaparilla. Oh, come on. Okay. And yes, I'm gonna sit here and pick up each individual. See, there was a star bottle cap. It was worth it. It was so worth it. Okay. Let's keep going to Novak. Here is where we can find another unmarked quest, which is pretty interesting. Ta-da!
Hey there.
And Dr. Ada Strauss is also somewhere about, who is a merchant. She's somewhere around here.
Don't listen to a word Nobark says. He spouts nothing but nonsense.
We love Nobark.
With all the people passing through lately, the town's been doing better than, well, ever.
Thank God. Okay. Let's go meet the
Look who's
McBrides.
here. What brings you here?
I just wanted to meet you.
Oh, wow. I'm Alice, and that handsome stranger yonder is my husband, Dusty. Going on 50 years now. I keep waiting for him to leave me for some young thing with platinum blonde hair and hoop earrings, but he still sticks around. Says it's my cooking. I think it's because I know which Brahmin udder you can milk without getting kicked in the noggin.
Have you lived here a long time?
We set up this ranch years back when Novak was just getting settled. But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. Novak might just be the next Nevada boomtown.
Oh. What do you think of the people who live here?
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable.
Well,
but it's just our way.
Fuck what
Ain't
Jeannie
that
Mae
we don't
thinks.
appreciate what she's done, managing this town like she has. But I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That no-bark was skulking around our yard last week. I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
How did No Bark get his name?
I'm not sure who started it. Wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor No Bark.
I'm sure he's fine.
Nice of you to visit.
All right, and let's get
Things
the
treating
unmarked
you all right?
quest. What do you do here in Novak?
Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot.
How is business lately?
You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. We're down to less than half of what we had a few weeks back.
Tell me what you know about the attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
I'll see if I can catch whoever's responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Did you get a look at the attacker?
Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what No Bark says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
Alright, I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Can't say I have, but we usually keep to ourselves down here. You might have more luck up by the motel. Maybe ask Jeannie Mae. Nothing happens in this town that she don't know about. She'll be up in the lobby most days.
Cool.
So long.
Alright, so we got our unmarked quest. So yeah, somebody's been coming around and attacking the Brahmin. We can actually go to him right now. Oh god, let me orient myself. He's right there. That's the attacker. So, we don't even have to wait until midnight. Ta-da! So this is a great way to get a minigun, but I don't really think they're all that useful. And then he has a note on him called The Screams of Brahmin. Most of what is recorded here is a mess of incomprehensible psychotic gibberish. Me. It seems to express a general frustration towards a set of Brahmin who are allegedly keeping the author awake at night by screaming inside his head whenever he closes his eyes. So yeah, the Knight can have schizophrenia from the stealth boys that they use to make themselves invisible, which is, you know, like he was invisible when we found him. They use stealth boys all the time because they just hate being looked at and they feel uncomfortable being visible. So now we can tell Dusty that we got the
Find
attacker,
anything?
and we didn't even have to wait until midnight. No one is going to attack your corral from now on.
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this. Compliments of Alice and myself. And help
Thank
yourself
ya.
to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
So that's great for people who are playing
So
on
long.
hardcore mode. You can get a lot of food. And we are now accepted by the people in Novak. And we've only talked to one household. So yeah, there's 9 Brahmin steaks in this freezer. It adds a point of strength and gives you 2 hit points every second for 15 seconds. So pretty handy. But
Look who's
I don't really need that. Alright. I think that's No Bark I see. No, that's actually Ada and her entourage. The doctor. That shack down there, that is where No Bark lives. But here's a merchant.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. I need medical supplies.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Calm down. Alright. Miscellaneous. I'll just keep the medics. Probably won't use it until we get the special suit from one of the DLCs, but you know, eh. Oh. Okay, yep. We'll just call that good.
Give me a shout if you need.
And these two, her mercenaries, have some funny dialogue about her.
Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
She hasn't paid me anything yet. Should I be worried?
Yeah, pretty funny. There's No Bark.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
I don't mean any harm.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old Sticky's feeling mighty ornery this day.
If you're going to be weird, I'm just going to leave.
Weird's just normal when normal decides to start taking notice of things. You just think about that.
I love
Now,
No Bark.
what'd you come here for?
What's been going on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral.
I took care of that.
Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body.
From a minigun.
Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobar.
Or a night
They
kid.
don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet.
Half right.
Because now they see the predicament we're in.
What else do you know about the deaths at the corral?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
So some of the things he says is accurate, like it having an automatic weapon, which looks like a backpack that spins around. That he's invisible. And because Nightkin have schizophrenia, they, you know, talk to whatever voice they hear in their head, so that's the argument part. Is anything interesting happening in the area?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Maybe we all know a No Bark in real life. Who do you think is actually at the factory?
Ghosts. Kami ghosts what don't know they're dead. hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth.
Why do they call you No Bark?
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure have. Camouflage that coat was, trying to hide from extraterrestrials what can only see in black and white checkers. But they're not fooled, 'cause he forgot to put checkers on his face. I told him so, and he seemed to take it to heart. They stayed here a night and was up by the dinosaur, talking to the sniper fella with the mustache a couple of times.
Alright, so now
If anyone asks,
we know who to talk to. All thanks to No Bark. And this is his shack. Probably could have guessed that. Oh. Many. Maybe it's the Nuka-Cola that's affecting his head more than the rad scorpion stings. Or maybe they're just interacting with each other. He's got a weapon pointed at the door too. Of course, need a repair skill of 45 to actually take it. But yeah, lovely little shack. I mean, at least he has a home, right? Vending machine is backwards. So he won't notice that we took anything, right? You know? Alrighty dighty.
Morning.
Good morning. I only have 8 bullets left, I'm just noticing. So, maybe I should switch to a different weapon. Oh, I have a plasma rifle already. I don't even remember where I picked that up. I love the energy weapons.
The McBrides think some mysterious creature is shooting up their Brahmin. Gotta be somebody in town.
Alright. So now we can go inside the hotel. And you see it's called Novak because it was a no vacancy sign. And go inside the front desk of the motel and talk to Jeannie Mae.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
You yourself are a troublemaker, Jeannie. What is this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
What is there of interest around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Anything else?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over.
Tisk tisk.
But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Neato. Tell me more about Repcon.
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
And she just ends dialogue.
I hope you're finding
Where can I get some supplies?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
What's been going on in town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these 2 gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novak. They've been a blessing.
We'll wait to talk to Ranger Andy before we have Raoul in our company. And because I hate Jeannie May, I'm gonna say this dialogue option. What's the quickest way out of this dump?
You can jump out the window for all I care, lady. You got no right to come in here and start criticizing our town. Folks work hard to keep it clean and safe. We do the best we can, but still, there's always some of you finicky types that there's just no pleasing. Watch out for strangers.
So here's another Mojave Express Dropbox. So now we found one in Good Springs, Prim, and Novak. Alright. Well, let's go meet Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
What do you... Oh no, we'll say Jeannie May sent me.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Yay! What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about supplies? And guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Cliff is a sweetheart. Tell me more about the souvenir rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
LMAO. How did they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
He's lying. There's no demand for them. I'd like to see what you've got for sale.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Let's see. Why is this baseball bat special? Yeah, he's got 1,000 T-Rexes. Ooh, a katana though. I just never buy add-ons. What are they? Weapon mods. Just never buy them. Oh, he's selling a Patriots cookbook. Oh no, that's just a magazine. Oh, my dumbass thought that that was a book. Yeah, he does only have one rocket souvenir in his little inventory here. He also sells that gun, but we can get it for free, so no big deal. All right, let's get rid of the 10 mil SMJ. We'll just hold on to both of these. I don't really use mines, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. I always end up hurting myself more than anything else. He only has a little bit of caps left, so we'll just call that good. Alright.
Come back soon now.
As you can tell, I like to hoard my caps. Well, okay, you know what? Let's see if I can actually...
Welcome back. Sure thing. Have a look.
I kind of looked at the special little add-ons. That's ammo, you dumbass. Okay. Miscellaneous. Is that where the... Yeah. Okay, I do have the cowboy repeater, so I could get the custom action, which increases the rate of fire, you know, that's pretty good. God, the katana has a few. I'm not going to use the laser pistol or rifle, I prefer plasma. Plasma pistol and meg accelerator. That's fun. I don't know why he's selling two. Alright, that's about it that is relevant for us then, since we don't have the katana. So, there. Well, let's see if we can sell anything else to make this a bit more worth it. So yeah, the laser stuff. We'll need 1 long fuse dynamite. Maybe I should just hold on to the 2 throwing spears. I'm just such a hoarder. Yes, I hate the varmint rifle. Okay, so we've got 10 mil, 9, 357, E-cell, MF, 20. Okay, so we have 220 gauge. Yeah, take that. Okay, cool beans. And of course I'm holding on to this 10 mil to use to eventually repair that gun. Well, not that gun, but this gun. Okay. And then how do you put mods on? Oh, the X button. Okay. What did we buy mods for? The plasma rifle? No, the plasma pistol. The cowboy repeater and the plasma pistol. Why can't I? This is a plasma pistol. But it's not showing up. What about the cowboy repeater? I was able to add that on. Do I need a higher repair skill? Is that the issue here? I have no idea. Somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong. We'll wait until nightfall to steal from this poor guy. So let's go out, and this is the man that we're supposed to talk to for the main quest.
What's going on, man?
Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
What do you protect your town from?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky.
Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What did you and Boone's wife argue about?
And you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
So you were in a gang. Were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
What was your tour with the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
So why'd you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
What did happen at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
I have a score to settle.
Doesn't surprise me. The guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Why don't you deal with it?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
All right, I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, so we just have to do a little questy quest for him. And then he'll give us the info. Alright. So we'll make that our active quest. Alright. Where's that again? Straight over. I kind of want to make Veronica my companion. And I think she's somewhere in the area. Oh, Jesus, Victor's right here. Well, let's talk to Victor.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
What are you doing in Novak?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So what's the story with this place?
Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose. But between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
The beds have bed bugs. It's nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
Blah, blah, blah. I could use a bed and some supplies.
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Just stay out of my way, robot.
I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good polecat and all.
Oh, goodness. All right, bye.
Be seeing you.
So, yeah. He's just gonna kind of conveniently follow us on the way to New Vegas. Alright, let's go get our GF. I love Veronica. She's bae. So wish I could sprint. I look so badass. I really hope I marked the correct place. I guess along the way we can stop at the Gibson scrapyard or whatever it's called, which is the place we're heading towards right now. Love this. It's art. Ta-da! Gibson scrapyard. I'm just gonna wait to talk to her until I have Eddie on me, because I'm pretty sure she has dialogue that triggers him. I can't remember. Either way, we'll just wait. But she has a lot of dogs, and it makes me really happy. Got a lot of junk, too, given that it's a scrapyard. Basura. All I know is that means garbage in Spanish. But there is something important in here that we will need for later. We just have to commit a little bit of a crime. Just a bit. And take these thrust control modules. And that's a tool that will help us later. Wink. Alright, so now we can leave and continue on our quest to get our girlfriend. There's the Helios 1 building. We'll head there later to get a quest. That'll be fun. Oh god, I hope I don't run into death claws. I don't think I will. I don't think they're in this area. I hope I don't end up eating those words. Okay. I saw a red marker. Oh god, there's a lot. Okay, I did quick save. They're behind the billboard.
Howdy.
More vipers. Yay! Oh Jesus. Do not do that. Thanks. Alright, see, this is why I love this gun. Why do they all have metal spoons? Is that a reference to current age drugs? I don't know. Let's, uncrippleize. We have so many doctor's bag, but I just keep using stim packs. It's just so simple just to click. Oh yeah, we got a star bottle cap from drinking that. Okay. Ooh, there's good guys. Looks like a traveling merchant. Alright.
Hey there.
Thanks to your wares. Ooh. Interesting. Mods for the baseball bat. Why not? Now I'm in a mood to buy them. High definition terminal. What do I have? Oh, that's for the plasma defender. The one that I bought was for the plasma pistol magazine accelerator, but for some reason I couldn't attach it to it. I don't know. Oh well. Alright, let's sell some of our NCR money. And is there anything else? I guess we could sell some ammo. Maybe. Stuff that I know that I'm not gonna need later, like the BBs. Flamer fuel. 5 mil. And that's all I'm comfortable selling, so there we go. Okay, let's see if these will actually attach to the baseball bat. What the fuck? Okay, it's my repair skill, right? Like, that's gotta be it. I really hope that's it. Who are you?
Howdy.
Howdy. Prospector. I really hope it's just my repair skill. We'll just dump all of our points into that next time we level up and see if that does us any good. Hopefully it does. Alright. Yeah. Take the caps. Yeast. Don't need yeast. Oh, there was a stim pack in there. Dang, I usually just, like, don't open these, but it was worth it for that one. Okay, cool. So we looted the gas station. Now let's continue on to find Veronica. She's my favorite companion. Oh, God, actually, I love Cass, too. Man. Oh, there's a grisly scene over here. Well, you know what? We modded our cowboy repeater. Let's use it. Okay, that was bad. If only it made me better at aiming. I'm doing pretty okay. Yeah. Good for me. God, there's a lot of ants in this area. No death claws though, so that's great. This is delicious. Delicious. Alright. They seem to like dry areas. That took way too much ammo. Oh well. Come on. Come on. This one better kill it. Okay, thank God. Alright, we'll call that good. This guy's fun. The Lonesome Drifter.
Howdy, little lady.
What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her.
He was
like
the mysterious
he was a stranger
stranger.
sometimes.
Yep. Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wandering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
It must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
And what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds like you should move on. Settle down, maybe.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
We will, but not yet, sorry.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
That's a mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Have you been playing long?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
Alright, bye-bye.
So long, friend.
We'll see him later. Okay. How far are we? Oh, we're very close to the place that I marked. That doesn't mean that that's where we need to go. Be fucking embarrassing if it isn't. I bet it wouldn't be the first time I've embarrassed myself. What with my horrible sense of direction, piss poor memory, and just etc, etc, etc. I think it is though. That bridge looks mighty familiar. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the marker. Because we did it! I remembered where it was. Good for me. And there she is. Veronica!
Hey. No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances.
Thank you, babe.
Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family. Whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Veronica's a part of the Brotherhood of Steel. They're usually harmless unless you use advanced technology around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that.
As she has her power fist.
So, where are you headed anyway?
I go where I'm needed.
Guess we have that in common then. I'll be honest, you're the first person I've run across out here that looks like she can really handle herself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out.
Don't you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
Okay.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Hell fucking yeah. Actually, I'm more comfortable now that I know you've had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie.
You are.
It's a gift.
You are
well,
so great.
Thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Yeah, I love her so much. I need you to be aggressive.
Beats wait until they shoot me first. Ooh, got something good for me?
She just has some dandy boy apples. All right, let's meet everybody else.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
Who are you?
Name's Michelle. My dad and me run this store. His name's Samuel. I take the day shift and he takes nights. We came here about a month ago when Prim went to hell on account of the prison break north of there. Found a bin to call home and set up shop.
Why'd you settle in this dump?
There's more to the 188 than meets the eye. Troops move back and forth on 93 all the time, and 95 is how NCR folks come and go from Vegas. No shortage of customers, so long as Legion raids south of here don't get worse anyways.
Why is this place called the 188?
You do know these old roads were numbered, right? We're standing where the 95 and 93 meet, and 95 plus 93 equals 188.
What do you know about Legion raids?
Not much. I hear some folks got killed down by Nelson. Or was it Novak?
It was Nelson.
I don't know. If they come up this way, me and Dad'll go someplace else. Bye.
Alright. We don't have anything to sell right now. So, you know. Ooh, suitcase?
People usually aren't stupid enough to steal from the gun runners. Usually.
You're just an NCR trooper, yep.
If I hear one more loser moan about losing everything they own on the strip, I may shoot him in the head.
Damn.
Hello?
Alright. Oopsies, I don't know why I did that.
You a merc? Because you don't look like a prospector.
Something like that. Are you an NCR soldier?
Hell yes, ma'am. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge.
What was your rank?
Staff Sergeant, 3rd Platoon, Bravo Company. I was at the dam when the Legion hit us 3 years back. That was a shitstorm, and don't let anybody tell you different. The brass tried to play it down, but most of them were back at McCarran.
Why did you leave the army?
I didn't. My CO ordered me to flog a couple deserters, and I told him to eat shit. So they kicked me out for insubordination.
Good for you.
Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
How did you end up selling weapons?
Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that?
Nay. Go on.
So I hooked up with a couple other vets. Bribed a gun runner. Now we're supplying grunts, mercs, and anybody else on our side. We don't make much, but at least we're saving lives.
NCR doesn't have the caps to outfit their troops?
Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass. Sure, no problem.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Does the silencer make the damage go way down? I'm not sure. The rest of these we don't have. We'll stick with the laser sight. I'm not even sure if you can add more than one mod. This is just completely new for me. I usually don't ever mod things, so. Ta-da! At least we could put that one on. Alright, and now let's go under. Oh, I thought that was going to be way worse. Here is the forecaster.
Okay? Hello, ma'am. I hope you're doing fine today.
Where are your parents, kid? Are you all alone?
I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, I don't sell things, ma'am. I sell thoughts.
You sell thoughts?
I can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
What is your medicine, and how do you take it off?
This thing on my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean.
You don't sell that junk behind you?
That's not junk. That's other people's thoughts. People had to think to make them, and the thoughts got stuck inside. I need other people's thoughts to fill my head when I'm not thinking myself. Otherwise, it's kind of empty.
I might be interested in buying your headache medicine. How much?
Thinking hurts you too? Aw, I wish I could let you have the one on my head, but I can't. It hurts real bad when I don't wear it. See you later, alligator.
And you can pay to hear his thoughts, but I just don't see the point in it.
We're just muscle. Is there some reason I should be talking to you?
So you're a gun runner?
Like you have a clue what that even means.
Tell me about the gun runners.
The gun runners have been putting rapid-fire death dealing in the hands of anyone who needed to defend himself for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons and ammunition. You might call us an unofficial branch of the Army.
What do you do?
I'm a salesman. I swing through McCarran and the dam once a week or so to take orders. But lately, I spend most of my time in this piss heap. Ever since the 15 shut down, all caravans come through here, right to me. I check the stock and direct deliveries onward to meet orders. Sure, it stinks to hang out here, but it won't be forever. Plus, I can afford a monthly bender on the strip and still build up my nest egg.
Neat. Tell me about gunrunner caravans.
Not much to tell. A Brahmin or two loaded up with weapons, and a whole mess of well-armed guards to make sure it ends up where it's supposed to. One nifty bit, though. The gun cases are rigged to explode, so trying to loot one of our caravans doesn't do much good. And that's how the NCR stays equipped. The only thing we don't bring in is energy weapons.
Why don't you deal in energy weapons?
We used to, but every caravan carrying them was getting ambushed and wiped out. By someone sophisticated enough to know which was which. We think it was the Brotherhood of Steel. Those crazies always go hard for energy weapons. But the NCR would rather pretend they killed all of them. Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Later.
Ugh.
Alexander's the man to talk to.
Is there anybody else down here? No. Okay. Well, there's an empty check over here, so I may as well go see what this location is. Hopefully we don't die. Because I do a lot of that. Oh, Vault 11. I can't remember Vault 11 specifically. Oh. Okay. Veronica can take care of this pretty quickly. Damn, those are big. Thanks, Veronica. It's just gonna be all bugs in here. I think so. Well, we'll have to see. Yay! And spending all of our money on weapon mods, we could use all the caps that we can get.
Got my eyes peeled.
Good. Oh, this vault.
Got my eyes peeled.
I love this vault. The lore is so fun. That didn't kill it? Damn. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to do my thing where I only go to the right so that I can remember where I've been. Alright, let's switch to the chopper until I can mod the baseball bat. No, wait, that's not. Okay. Sticking strictly to the right. Because I get lost so easily. Okay. Veronica's taking care of some. Okay, the living quarters. We'll wait on that. Haha! Love this thing. Public terminal. Election guide. Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations! Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy Dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good, that contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb. Candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Block, Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Candidate, Donna Haley. Endorsements, Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I have never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Candidate, Nathan Stone. Endorsements, Justice Block. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate, and I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should be ashamed. Notice of postponement. Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, president of the Human Dignity Block. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for overseers hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh. Yep. Okay, let's continue going to the right. Just keep hearing bugs. Rats. Alright. I can't reach you. There we go. Okay. Super. Okay. This is where we came from. Well, that's where we came from. Oh, an NCR trooper's in here. Weird. Jeez, these guys do some damage. Thanks, Veronica. Oh, dead end. Okay. Let's start going back around. Okay, we need some more sunset. Alright, is there anything? Nope. Yay! Cherry bomb! Alright. There's the main entrance. So... did we look in every place? I mean in this cell. No, we did. Okay. There we go. Yay! Bottle caps. Okay. I am a little scared to go into the living quarters and just to go deeper into this vault, but you know, we'll just see what happens, I guess. Jeez, that mantis does not fuck around. Okay. What does that say? Mail dorm. A lot of disarray. And I'm so thankful that we have Veronica.
For the Brotherhood.
For the fucking Brotherhood, bitch. Ooh, we can hold on to these jumpsuits for a future unmarked quest. No, we may as well heal our... never mind. I was gonna say heal our broken limbs, but the universe does not want us to do that. Alright, I remembered to quick save. So, no, I'm not allowed to go in here. I don't think. God. I get so off track with the right only thing. Ladies. Ladies hose to rest. That's what we do here. We're getting a lot of jumpsuits, so that's neat. I'm stuck. Okay, cool. Quick save. A lot of random junk. Which is good if you're crafting. Ooh, Coca-Cola. Alright, this is where we came from. I feel like, yeah, we didn't go to the left here. I don't think. Yeah. Yay. Okay, and in here. Ooh, personal terminal. Oh, it's locked, but it's very easy. S-T-A-R-S. S-T-A-R-S. This is my least favorite thing to do in any Fallout game. Just give me a lock to pick. Boots! V-O-O-T-S V-O-I-S-E Can't be that one. V-O-O-T-S V-O-I-C-E. Oh, yes. Okay, finally. It worked. It worked for me. Oh, jeez. Security recording. Postmodern election guide. Yeah, I already read that. And yeah, I already read those. So the security recording is what is new here.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Interesting. Alright, how do we get out of here? Okay. Voila. think we came back up from there. Open door! Oh god. Okay, let's keep doing my strategy. Which is just going to the right and right. Okay, but we'll wait on going to a separate cell. Well, I can't do either of these. Damn, there's a mini nuke in there. Where? Oh, back here. Cool. Okay. Empty. Whiskey. Oh, I didn't want to take the fission battery. Sweet. Did I look in the locker? Yeah, I must have. Security terminal. Deposition. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerard Miles. Q. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. A. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine, I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block. Not allegedly, had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone, but please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. The candidate endorsement meetings? Yes, they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if you what, Catherine? Only if you performed sexual favors. Yes. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No. All the block leadership, they're friends. And you agreed? What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know, a month maybe. And when they came out and your husband was endorsed, despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the block? Yes, I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thinned things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Miles, I expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. A confessed murderer? You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Interesting. I hate that we can't get it in there. I kind of want to wait until we level up before we actually go into, like, the lower levels. I'm terrified. You know what? I'm going to save. Go down this way first. Okay, let's kill this rat. Stay to the right. Let's get battery. I don't have the rebreather at this point in the game. Oh, I don't remember what that's for, but we have it. Oh, come on. You think I should take a rat X? Ta-da! I'm very happy that I can still breathe if I stay above the water. Alright. My game just crashed. It's frozen. It's not even... Ah! Heck. Oh no. Damn, the whole thing is super frozen. Uh-oh. Alright, we're back. Unfortunately, I didn't quick save because I'm an idiot. So, we're gonna have to kind of go through that again. So yay me for being an idiot and not quick saving all the fucking time. Not sure what that was. Okay. Let's have it not crash this time. That would be nice. Oh god. Well, that's the first time it's crashed for me in this playthrough. So I guess that's a plus. Reactor. Mantises. Damn. Ooh. Missiles, fun. A lot of supplies. I wonder why. Just take Red X. Of course, I can't get above the water at all with this one. Okay. I'm gonna quick save. And then see if there's anything of note. God, I really wish I had the rebreather. I'm running out very quickly. Good God. Okay. God, this is just taking all of my stim packs. Damn. You know what? I think I'm just gonna, let myself die. I'm gonna have to come back and do this bit when I have the rebreather from Boomer Territory. What's that called? Nellis Air Force Base? Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to do the final part of this area until I'm a higher level 2, so we'll just explore as much as we can, and then we'll just have to come back later. Oh, yay! Didn't pop up! There must be some... Oh, okay. Alright, I said I was gonna put them all into repair. I'll use these final 2 to put into melee. Why not? Alright. 50 more pounds of equipment's good. Yeah, we're gonna take that one. Alright, that was the food. Okay. I checked these two. Jeez. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of food in here. I don't really need it. So I'm just gonna leave it. But it's there. Damn, this is a really good place to go for that. I'll just take the purified water. Ah! Okay. Do I have my... Yeah, I do. It's just not very bright. Okay. Jesus. Little bastards. Oh, that one's already dead. Okay, we're back. That was the second time that my game crashed, unfortunately. So, that's great. Super, super great. It looks like it's just this location. I hope it's just this vault that's the issue. God, I mean, this game crashes a lot. It really sucks. I wish that they would put out something, you know, a good finished product, but a lot of video game developers, a lot of the big ones, just don't really give a fuck, which is really unfortunate. So yeah. That's just what we have to deal with. Is there anything else in here besides the podium? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so at the podium, what do we have here? Prepared speech of Gus Olson, ombudsman for the annual overseer election. Oh, we have the vault overseer. Ah, cool. Terminal password. Good afternoon. Each year, it is the appointed task of the ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in the hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. And there was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies. But now, with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives, and I can tell you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place, but he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of overseer and martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. So yeah, that's the reason why nobody wants to be elected for overseer in this vault. Isn't that fun? Because they get killed. Atrium terminal. And this the same Same speech. Oh my god, it crashed for the third time. You know what? I'm gonna end this episode here. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be out of this vault. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this here. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.